Hi Cancer! We're going to do an updated horoscope reading for you. So, horoscope tarot reading just to see what's going on for the next 30 days, see what's happening. So, I do start my readings off here with a moment of Reiki. It is an energy healing that clears out these cards here, and we make sure that I broadcast it through the video to you as well. So sit back and relax for 60 seconds or so, and we will get this reading started. All right, Cancer. So please note that this will be a general reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Cancer. And I've got like a fuzzy in my hand. Okay. And just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Just trying to see what you guys are looking at for the next 30 days or so. Maybe provide some guidance a little bit, some advice. All right, so what is going on for Cancer, please? What's going on for Cancer? What's going on for Cancer, please? What's the foundation of the issue here? What's happening for Cancer? There it is, finally. We've got the Fool reversed, okay? And so what is the challenge here? What's creating problems with this? That. Okay, we've got two. We've got Three of Swords and Temperance. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. We're going to move this over here. All right. And what's in Cancer's head? What are they consciously thinking about? What's in Cancer's head? We've got Strength. What's in their gut? What's in their gut? What's their subconscious saying to them about this situation here? Death. Okay. It's pretty extreme there, Cancer. Jeez. This is the past. We've got the Hermit. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas already. 5 out of the 6 have pulled out. Big stuff happening, Cancer. Big stuff. All right, what's in the immediate future here? About 2 weeks or so. What's in the immediate future? Oh, we've got 2. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords and the Lovers reversed. Both reversed. Okay. Another major arcana card came out. And what's the energy that's surrounding Cancer here? What's the energy surrounding Cancer regarding this situation? We've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. All right, and the energy that's surrounding Cancer that they aren't aware of, the hidden behind the scenes energies. What's the stuff hidden behind the scenes that they aren't seeing that's influencing this? Interesting. We've got the Ten of Cups. All right, and hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, please, for Cancer for this situation. We've got the Ace of Swords. All right, and then the outcome. How's the outcome coming out here? How's this all going to work out? We've got the Page of Coins reversed. Okay. So Cancer, I'm seeing just a lot of hesitation in regards to something in your life. A lot of hesitation, a lot of just second guessing. Yeah, so let's have a chat about all this. All right, so we've got the Fool card reversed for the main foundation of the issue. So the Fool, when it's right side up, it talks about, taking new journeys and being able to put away your the feeling that you have, the nervousness, all the, jitters and stuff like that. This right here basically says, nope, I'm not doing that shit at all. I'm not doing it because you know what? There's a lot of thoughts that are going through my head that I can't ignore. So that's what this is saying. I can't move forward with this stuff, despite the fact that everything around me is saying, you need to do this. Everything around you is saying, you need to do this. And for some reason, you're not doing it. So what's stopping you from, what's kind of like standing in your way here is, we've got the Temperance card and we've got the Three of Swords. So you're afraid of actually taking action, you're afraid of taking action and afraid that by doing that it will create a really bad situation for you, a really bad, some heartbreak as far as, this Three of Swords is concerned. The Temperance card talks about a lot of like seeking balance in your life, seeking proper balance and everything, because anything that's weighted too much on either side is not right. Okay, and nature will always try to readjust things to get it to balance itself, and by you taking action to do this, you fear that you're going to break your heart. You feeling like you deserve this new stuff, you feeling like you need to make these changes, breaks your heart. You feel guilty about it. You feel guilty about it. So since you feel guilty about it, despite the fact that you're, you might be miserable in your current situation, you're just like, I'm going to power through this like a freaking sword on a sword. Meant to say soldier. Soldier on a lion. So I'm going to power through this because you know what? I've done it for this long. I can do it for a little bit longer. The question that's behind all this is that it's like, why? Why is it breaking your heart? Why is it hurting you? Why do you feel you can't change it? Why do you feel you're not allowed to? That's important because you can change anything. And so basically it's just you holding yourself back. So why are you holding yourself back on that? You're like, well, I feel like I have an obligation to do X. And so that obligation, it's like, well, okay, whose obligation is it? Well, can they live without you? Meaning they being an employer, a person, whatever you're doing here, where you're trying to move on to something to create your best life here with this Ten of Cups here. You're trying to create your best life and you're rejecting it. You are rejecting your best life. You're just like, well, I put myself here. I belong here. I need to stay here and see this through. Well, where's the finish line, Cancer? Where's the finish line? Will you ever see that? Is it reasonable to think that you'll actually see it? And if you feel guilt because you're like, well, I might cause a bunch of guilt, I might have these people feel bad because they'll miss me at work or blah, 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 blah. That type of thing. You know what? That's not your problem. That's not your problem. Your gut's just like, dude, you need to make changes, yo, with this death card. This is transition. You need to do this. You are dying inside. You're dying inside. You need to change. Change is needed for you, and it will be good for you. Yes, change is hard as fuck. Hard as fuck. But the thing is that it's just something you've got to do for the potential happiness that you have, like right here. The potential happiness in your life. So in the past, we've got this Hermit card here, where basically you've done a lot of thinking about it, a lot of internal soul searching, trying to seek what it is deep down that you want in life, which is really good, because the thing is that if you don't set the target, you can't hit it, right? So you need to set the target. What do I want in my life? And this is what you were doing right here. So you know what you want in your life. You know what you want, but you're refusing to go. You're refusing to take steps to accomplish that. Because of guilt issues. You feel like you're being selfish or something like that. And you're like, well, I can handle this. I'm used to doing stuff like this. I'm used to kind of powering through things just because it's my job to do that. Thing is that what's nice is that in this life, you can do whatever the hell you want. Whatever you want. But it's up to you to take the first step. It's up to you. So in the immediate future here, we have the Knight of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed. So, yeah, right here, this is the refusal to make the choice still. You're still refusing to make the choice. The Lovers card doesn't necessarily mean anything as far as like romance is concerned. It doesn't have to be. And this, since they're out together, this talks like this Knight of Swords usually talks about forward motion and taking action towards something that's important to you and being very, gung-ho about it. Well, that's reversed, right? You're like, I don't really want to do this. So you've got this choice that you need to make, and you're absolutely refusing to make it. You're absolutely refusing. You know what you need to do. You've learned what you need to do to make yourself happy, but you're choosing not to do that at this point. You're choosing not to. You're choosing to run the other way with this Knight of Swords reversed. Choosing to run the other way. So the energy that surrounds you here, Cancer, is you're being stubborn. We've got the Knight of Coins reversed. So the Knight of Coins or Pentacles reversed here is very much a digging in your heels, like, no, I'm going to show you that I can fucking get through this, bitch. Kind of one of those type of energies. Being really stubborn. You're like, I can do this. I know I can. Yes, I can. I'm going to make this work just because that bitch on YouTube said that I wouldn't. Okay. All right. So what are we learning from that? So the energy that's behind you here that you're not aware of, that you can't really see here, is we've got the Ten of Cups. This is rainbows and butterflies, man. Rainbows and butterflies type situation. So if this reading's about like a job or a love relationship or whatever it is that you're looking at, it's coming for you. It's calling for you. This is why you are so conflicted with this whole thing, because you can hear this. You're psychic, you know. You can hear this calling for you, and you're actively choosing not to go towards it. You're like, I can sacrifice my rainbows and butterflies because I'm obligated to do X, whatever it is. So hopes and fears here. We've got the Ace of Swords. So this is basically saying, you know, this makes me think it's almost like a daydream. It's like a daydream that you have that you're like, well, I wish I could just, you know, cut all this other shit out of my life right now. I wish I could do this and just cut it all out and just go start something new that would make me so much happier. Go start that new thing that's making me so much happier. I wish I could just cut it down. Who gives a crap what they think? I'm going to live in what I know I need to be. And that dream right there is what's pushing you towards this. Because that's probably what you'll have to do if you want to get out of this type of situation. And I feel like this will never stop. This is like one of those, I'm going to call it a Wheel of Fortune reversal type thing. which is basically where the Wheel of Fortune stops moving. Like, I'm not going to go any more forward until I decide to make the choice to do something. I feel like that's what this is. Because this has been a similar reading for the last 6 months here, Cancer. Last 6 months. You've been chewing on it and chewing on it and chewing on it and chewing on it. And you're still there, chewing on it. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. The outcome here, we have the Page of Coins reversed. So we have the Knight of Coins reversed. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have the Page of Coins reversed. So this is basically, it's like by the end of this 30 days or so, you're going to start thinking that this whole thing is just a bad idea. Just a bad idea. I'm just not going to do that. Because you know what? It holds no water. It's not a good plan. There's nothing I can do with it. It's not a good idea to try that new career. It's not a good idea to leave my job that I've been in for 15 years. That's where you're at. So let's get some details. Details? Okay, so why is the Fool here for Cancer, please? Why is the Fool here? Tell me why that card's here, please. Why is the Fool here? We've got the Hierophant reversed and the Magician reversed. Ouch. Oof. Oof. So Cancer, it's like you're losing your connection. You're losing your connection to, I'm going to say source, or to your higher self. You're losing it. So if you are experiencing, if you're watching this and you've been experiencing like some just health issues, or things are just like turning upside down in your life, and things are not going well, you've just had a bunch of conflict, you can't rest, and you're exhausted. And you know what the thing is that a lot of people have these issues right now, especially with like the whole, you know, COVID thing that's been around for this whole year. And I get that everybody has those problems, and so, but I think it's a lot of that is just a collective issue. But this I'm talking about is like outside of the collective issue. This is your issue. Your shit's blowing up, like the shit's hitting the fan for you. So if that's the case, this is for you, because the thing is that we've got the Fool reversed, we've got the Magician reversed, we've got the Hierophant reversed. So this is a lack of connection to your own power. You don't have it anymore. You've lost it. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. You've lost your own power. I want to find out what this Three of Swords is here for. Why is the Three of Swords here? Oh, that was quick. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So this is, so that Three of Swords was that obligation or that sense of guilt, right? That sense of guilt in regards to not wanting to continue whatever it is you're looking at not continuing, right? So it's because you've got that sense of guilt because you're like, well, you know, I am the architect of this whole situation. I'm the one that created this shit. I made my bed. Now it's time for me to lay in it. That's kind of like what you're saying to yourself. And it's upsetting you because with this knight here, with the Knight of Wands, he's the type he will change his mind. Okay? It's okay to change your mind. It's okay. It really is. A lot of times they're like, well, you know, if you don't have integrity, you know, whatever. That doesn't mean that you need to live in misery for the rest of your life because you made a choice when you were, I'm going to say 20, right? You made a choice when you were 20 and now here you are at 40. You're just like, why am I still living with this? Why? That's what's holding you back deep down. All right, so what's the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here, please? Strength card. Show me what I need to see, please. Why is the Strength card here? There it is. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles coming up to explain the Strength card. You're just like, well, you know what? I started this thing, and it's been kind of started. I've got a little bit of hope behind this whole thing. I've got a little bit of hope. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere, but it's like this little tiny little seed, right? This little tiny little seed right now, and you're like, let's power through this. This little tiny seed. All right, why is the Death card here, please? Why is the Death card here? You've got the Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, so this is like deep down, there's some serious sadness going on. Some serious sadness, some loneliness and disappointment. And I feel like it's disappointment in yourself. Yeah, disappointment in yourself is what I'm seeing here. So your gut's going, I need to change. I need to change here. But you can't because you're disappointed in yourself. And you're like, well, because I'm the one that created this bullshit, I need to be the one to finish it. Well, yeah, you do need to be the one to finish it. That doesn't mean you have to live in it for another 20 years. Just saying. All right, so the Hermit. Tell me more about that card. Why is the Hermit here, please? Why is the Hermit here, please? We've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. An unhappy home. A lack of what you thought was going to be what you thought you needed in your life, right? It's a lack of all that. It's like kind of a sense of disappointment, which is why you went within to be like, what is it that I really want deep down? What do I want? I'm not going to clarify this. We've already got two cards on here. So tell me about this Knight of Coins, please. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, please? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? King of Swords reversed. All right. Yeah, so this is like, so the Knight of Pentacles, of course, we're talking about going slow, being stubborn. This guy's stubborn as hell too, right? But it's almost to like his detriment. Okay, it's not almost, it is. It is to his detriment. This is how you make mistakes. When you're being that stubborn about a situation, this is how you make mistakes. And this is when, like, I'm going to say a tower moment is created. Tower moments are good, or they can be, but they're very, very disruptive. So the thing is that this type of stubbornness and refusal to move forward in your life with things, that's you're just asking for a tower moment, for the universe to come in and just be like, well, here you are. Of course, we have no idea how that would happen because the universe has infinite ways that they can get it done. So we don't know, but it's never pretty. Never pretty. So with the why is this 10 of Cups here, right? Rainbows and butterflies. Having to make the choice. This is that choice and being afraid to make it. Look at the tears on this guy's face right here. You can, I don't know if you can see the tear that's on his face. But he's not happy about having to make this choice. There's a choice to make. And you're refusing to make it. Refusing to make the choice. You're trying to leave your options open and be like, oh, well, maybe the universe will just guide me in the right direction. Well, they are. They're telling you to make a fucking choice. Just saying. Ace of Swords. What's this Ace of Swords here for, please? Here's that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Here's that Wheel of Fortune I was talking about. Hoping to move that wheel, right? With this Ace of Swords, with your truth. Hoping to move that wheel. Wouldn't it be incredible? Wouldn't you be so much happier to be able to say, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm leaving. Bye. And not feel a shit ton of guilt about it. Just to get that to move. So the thing is that you've got all this guilt and everything. So what are you learning here? What is the guilt? What is it deep down that you are holding on to? Who told you that by giving up on somebody, you're a bad person? Somebody, some job, whatever. Who told you that? You can let them go. It's okay. They will survive, I promise. And if they tell you that they're not going to survive and they sit here and threaten, oh, I'm going to die, blah, 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 get your ass out of there right now. Okay? All right. All right, Page of Coins. What's this? Why is the Page of Coins here, please? Yeah. 8 of Cups reversed. 8 of Cups reversed shows that you are sticking around. You're going to continue in the same spot, kind of being a little bit on the stubborn side in regards to it. No change. You think that this is like a bad idea to make these changes. You think it's not something that's going to be worth it in the long run, that kind of thing. So let's get some advice from the Rebel deck. What's the advice for Cancer for this situation, please? What's the advice for Cancer for this situation, please? Here we go. All right, well, this is good. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. So, Cancer, that choice is coming. That's what that is. That choice is coming. You're going to have to make the choice. So some good changes are about to happen for you. Good changes. You've got a choice coming. That means you've got an opportunity that's going to show itself, okay? You've got an opportunity that's going to show itself. And it will work out. All right, Cancer. Well, that's what I've got for you this time. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. If you did enjoy this and you resonated with this, hit the like button, comment, tell me about it, subscribe for future videos, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.